Been a little while, hasn't it? Since you had your 30-minute musing? I know. Welcome back in, everybody. It is one of those spectacular Saturday mornings where I gotta get my ass into work at 6 a.m. Kind of fighting through a little cold or something really, something got me. Not that it's trying to get me. Good old cough and all that crap. That's not the reason I've been away for a while on 30-minute musings. No. Well, long story short, you can hear the inflection in my voice is crackling, raspy, and just off. Chest congestion. Well, no, a friend of mine had come back down to Fort Lauderdale for a visit. Now, this was a girl that I went to college with, and we were, we would chill every good here and there, but she ended up moving to Chicago. And she's digging it there. I kept telling her, I'm like, you're going to love my city. That's my joint. Well, pardon me. I was just thinking, I was born there, whatever, my city, whatever. That whole thing. But she really seems to be liking it. I apologize in advance if I'm going to be hacking and coughing this whole time. Just now that I'm up kind of moving around, everything's getting loosened up. Got something to hack out of my lungs, though. That's good. The coughing hurts, but the grumbling, that maneuver seems to be doing something good. At any rate, get another one out of the way. Woo, here we go. But she had come down for a visit, and, the sour side, there was... To even call it a vacation for her would be a fucking joke. Just all the crap that happened to her. All things put together. But in a lot of different ways, people kind of bailed out on her that she was kind of relying on with certain things. So of course, it's pretty much to her advantage that I'm single and don't have kids and don't have baby mama drama and nothing like that. So, okay, I'll try to entertain you the best I can. I'll try to keep you afloat, so to speak. Because, everybody, she was going to stay here. She was going to meet up with these people. And then things just started happening. It's like, that fell through. So luckily, I'm a single idiot that has no baby mama drama. No kids either, just, Some of them did. It's just like, no, I've got the kid for the next couple of days and blah, 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 and whatever the case was, the wife will be around, the husband will be around, the mother will be around, the father will be around, etc. Things of that nature. It's like, it's just not a good time. So, yeah, fine, it's, that's fairly shitty, to be brutally honest. But, luckily I had enough space in my double-wide prison cell. It's like, yeah, if you need a chill spot or whatever, that's totally fine, understandable. What was I going to do? Say, nah, I don't know. Other than, I have to work at whatever time this day, so whatever. Like, enough trust there where, okay, there is a spare key to my place if you need to go and, if you're going to go somewhere when I'm away, at least get yourself back in, I'm not going to keep you confined to my spot just to wait till I get home from work, then you can go do whatever Or when my dad was down visiting me just over New Year's, I had a spare key made before he got here. And it was the same thing. Where it's like, I gotta go to work. Here's a spare key. Jump around, drive around and all that. See, my dad had a rental car. That's one thing. My friend that was down on a visit, I don't have an extra vehicle. And, she had people kind of, pick her up from the airport, do all this stuff. And, after that, she's kind of somewhat at the mercy of her friends to, get her to the places she needed to be, whether it was for some events or, shit like that, promotional stuff, blah, blah, blah. So, it was totally unexpected. Like I said, thankfully I'm a single idiot with no kids and no baby mama drama to worry about. If we're like, yeah, my door's open. Because I don't know what other alternative she could have had, which it sounds brutal, I know. I mean, it's not like she's, Scrooge McDuck swimming in a vault full of money, like, oh, don't worry, I'll get a hotel and everything will be fine. Because if that was the case, I'm sure she would have been like, dude, I'll get a rental car and it's no big deal. But you gotta be the good friend sometimes. For the most part, I try to be. Excuse me. God. So that was for, for a good stretch of, well, shit, I don't know. When I looked at my last upload of 30-Minute Musings, what was it, January 27th? Today is what? February, I don't know, 5th, somewhere around there? Saturday? 4th or 5th, I don't know. So it's been a little bit. And plus the fact, too, just even going to and from work, I wasn't in 30-minute musing mode. It's like now that things have kind of calmed down and, dare I say, they're back to normal. They're still not back to normal. Well, let me put it to you this way. I didn't get any workouts in. And even still, like, I'm fighting off this cold and everything, feeling pretty shitty. My weekend's kind of booked, because even as I go to work today, show starts at 6, that goes till 8, then another show goes 8 till 10. I'll probably get done with everything around noon. Let's say I get home around 1 in the afternoon, 1 p.m. if you will. Then another chick friend that I went to college with, it's her birthday party. And so this was like a reservation thing in a nice place. A little bit north of me. Still Fort Lauderdale, Oakland Park area. So it's kind of like reservation. She needed to know who's all in, who's going to be there, who's going to make it. Like, they're serious. They need to know these things about, seating at the tables and blah, 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 and the show that they put on, etc. So I was like, yeah, I'm there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm there. Like, I'll be there alone. It's not like I'm bringing anybody. Who do I got to bring? Tell me. Who do I got? What do I got? Come on. But there's that going on. And then, of course, Sunday's a big game. Fuck it, Super Bowl. Can I not call it that? It's the fucking Super Bowl. Come on, it's been called that since the 60s. All of a sudden, it's a no-no to call it what it is. That NFL game where the NFC champion, where the National Football Conference champion meets the American Football Conference champion. Way to go, dirt bike. You do your thing there, kid. But this chest congestion, it's really bad with this damn cold too. Oh, it's like when I'm trying to sleep, my body's kind of shutting down, slowing down, and when you start to snooze out a little bit, your breathing gets a little heavier because you're maybe hitting like a sleep cycle or something. Well, that big inhale would kind of hurt everything. My trachea, my larynx, my bronchial tubes, my things I can't spell would hurt. When things on your body that you can't even fucking spell start hurting, you're in pain. Nose. Yeah, my nose hurts. Whatever, I was sneezing, somebody punched me, a bee stung me on the nose, I don't know. Alright, semi-boy. Fuck it, you better just fly past me, I'll let up the fucking gas here. You're moving. Do your thing. Anyway, boy, his lights were just bright in my face. Oh, by the way, I'm on I-95, damn near record time, I'd say. Pretty quick. Then again, it's, it's about 4:45. Yeah, I'm leaving the house early, whatever. But, hell, I don't know where I was going. I don't remember what I was saying. Coughing hurts. Breathing hurts. Bad sleep. Actually, I slept like a son of a bitch from Thursday night into Friday afternoon. Slept a shit ton. And even caught a little bit of a nap. I tried catching my 8 hours sleep, from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. That did not work. But I still snoozed out for a couple hours, so it worked out okay, I guess. But I'll get home from work, snooze up for a little bit, wake up, go to the little birthday party get-together thing at the nice joint. Then, of course, the Super Bowl, which, and here's another something. Every year since I've been in Fort Lauderdale, I have gone to the Miller's Ale House right there on US 1, just south of Oakland Park Boulevard. Every fucking Super Bowl until this year. I drew the short straw at work because, well, every year somebody's got to, I work in radio at a sports station. I drew the short straw, and I have to run that game. That's okay. That's not a big deal to me. You know what I can do? I can place an order from Ale House, make a pickup, bring some food into work, so it'll still kind of be like I'm having Ale House food and festivities, even though I'm at work, and I'm probably going to do that. Maybe a bunch of wings or something. I mean, this goes back to the undefeated Patriots losing to the Giants. That Super Bowl, what was that, the 2007 season? Jesus, I mean, think about that. Every fucking Super Bowl, I've been at that Ale House. Like, that's kind of a big deal. Well, usually there's plenty of drinks to be had, and it's, always a good time. Not to say that it won't be this year, it's just I'll kind of have work to be doing. Oh, it hurts. Beg your pardon. Coughing up colors that not even Crayola has seen yet. Unbelievable. But yeah, I've been on a bit of a hiatus. I admit that. I might get a recording done for tomorrow on my way in. That seems logical. Workouts, though, that's been really slow, and I need to get back into that, obviously. I was just kind of catching a groove after my dad had left, and I wasn't doing workouts for that whole week and a half, whatever. Better part of 2 weeks. Then, my friend comes down, she, all kinds of bad things happening to her. So, yeah, whatever. I have to set aside some of the shit that I do to help somebody else out. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's a little bit of a sacrifice, but, it's one of those things. Why is everybody going slow? This is not a real cop. This is a guy that just has a cop. Oh, see, there's the speed limit sign. Slow down. We're about to hit a construction zone. And everybody all of a sudden now looks at this guy like he's the shark in the water. And oh shit, steer away, slow down, let him go faster. Okay, now I see. Good Christ. Anyway, making those sacrifices for friends. And I mean, before you start questioning things like, no, nothing like that happened. It's like, yeah, I had a girl at my place for, a couple of nights. Nothing like that. And even so what? Even if something did happen, no, nothing like that. That's something we never really, dare I say, discussed or mentioned or talked about. Hell, I don't know. I got a little too much respect for her to just be like, well, since you're staying in my place, you can't pay rent. But no. I know too many guys would have taken advantage of the situation like that, but that's not really me. Shit like that's kind of got to be a sort of a mutual thing. And hell, like I said, that's nothing we never really even brought up about each other. So, if I can't just be, someone helpful, someone's in a jam. Well, I'll just look at it that way. Someone was in a jam and I was able to help them out. And there is all kinds of road construction here. 95 southbound. But man, I'm already thinking, I believe when I was looking at it, my last 30-minute musing was called Soon Enough, or something like that, where I started talking about my vacation back home, my flight back up to see my family and friends. And, well, already, like, that's less than 7 weeks, and I'm going to be up there. I was going to send my brother and everybody, I was going to send them all, like a massive text. Billy, I was going to say, like, 7 weeks. Because that's something that I always look forward. Come on. How could you not, you got a vacation planned, your one big vacation. And it's to see, everybody, your friends you went to high school with and all that shit and whatever else, your friends, your family, all that stuff. People that know you the most / the best. And if you're not the least bit excited and amped up about that, like, man, I don't know. I gotta check your pulse. I mean, granted, I bullshit and talk with my brother enough. I try to call my parents about once a week at least. Just to keep tabs, not like, I need money, I mean, hey, if something does go wrong, hey, Dad, I got rear-ended, my car is fucked. Then there are those things. Now, what is with all the cars here? Cop cars aplenty. Emergency vehicles, what do we got? Vehicle, he got smashed into the side. Let's move along here, people. Nothing to see here. It's funny, they didn't have that coned off, but the road construction a mile back, they did. Just before exit 20, southbound on I-95, what is that, Hollywood Boulevard? Perhaps. Getting to my exit already, so that's good. Making good time. Georgia plate. I know I've missed others. Now that my brain starts registering other license plates, I know I missed others. Oh well. If I don't say them, it didn't happen. Because if pro wrestling taught me anything, is if the referee didn't see it, it never happened. Choke him, eye gouge him, kick him in the ball sack. If the referee didn't see it, never happened. You can't call what you didn't see, right? If I didn't shout out the license plate, if I didn't see it, doesn't count. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, it was fun going to the Royal Rumble the other weekend. That was a good time. Ow, cracking my neck and such. Woo! But getting back up to see my friends and my family and all that stuff, that'll be another, that's a better part of 3 weeks. No workouts. And the diet will be shit as well. It will be hearty. It will be good food. But probably not a lot of organic food. And probably not my usual up the protein, lower the carbs. Probably going to be somewhat reverse, or even a significant balance. I don't know the ratio on my diet as far as protein versus carbs. I don't know if I'm doing a 3-to-1, a 4-to-1. I don't know. But I can tell that shit works. And it's fairly simplistic. Up your protein, lower your... Even if it's at like 50-50, if it's 1-to-1, well, I would try to do better. I would try to do better than that. Because flat, even grams of protein versus grams of carbs, maybe, depending on what your diet already is, maybe you will see some kind of, a little bit of slimming. A little bit of, okay, things are fitting a little better. But I don't know, it sounds stupid, but I think my ratios, it's got to be up there. I'll say 3-to-1, 4-to-1. If I really looked at it and tried to figure out portions and all that shit of everything that I'm, my regular intake, whether it's the chicken, the beef, you get the veggies in there, the Greek yogurt, the mozzarella cheese, the string cheese as a snack, I mean, the only singular thing that I will, consume that's probably straight up heavier carbs would be the organic beets that I have before I hit up a workout. Which I haven't had one of those in quite a while, because I haven't done a fucking workout in quite a while. Plus, I mean, if I'm just going to be doing isometric yoga or something like that, I don't think that's going to benefit me all too well. Have that 30 minutes to an hour before my workout. I mean, maybe I get something else going. I mean, I don't know if I'll get a workout in today. I'm thinking Mondays when I start back up. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Like, I need that cough syrup that has the expectorant. It helps bring up that crap and let me cough it up. Sound like a smoker, don't I? I only wish that was the problem. At least then I would know, oh yeah, stop smoking. This is a cold. And boy, I've been trying. A lot of garlic on my food. Of course, the onions. Well, I always do that. Garlic and onions. Powdered and chopped, that is. A little bit of, black pepper. All that stuff going on. Try to burn it out with some of that natural shit. And of course, I get my, oh man, I've been taking tablespoons of honey. Because all that organic antioxidant killer that shit is. Taking plenty of tablespoons of honey. Taking plenty of that, the organic coconut oil. Which I don't know if that's good for like fighting colds or boosting up the immune system. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's part of the gig, but I've been having some. Also got 3 little glass jars, whatever. Well, they're basically like a little thing of like garlic powder, but it's organic. One of garlic powder, one of turmeric, and one of cinnamon. Now, of course, I mean, I like garlic. I'm not against it, but if it's really good for killing a cold, kind of immune booster and all that shit, yeah, I'm all for it. But the cinnamon, what I do, well, the turmeric is an anti-inflammatory, so is the cinnamon. Sometimes I'll put that cinnamon in my coffee as, mix that in with the grounds just before I brew it up. And that's good anti-inflammatory stuff. I dig that. Probably been helping my sinuses with all the garlic and shit, too. But, pardon me. That's me slamming my chest, in case you're wondering. Trying to keep that shit loosened up. It's like I'm going through puberty with my voice crackling and fluctuating in tone. Octaves, if you will. Pardon me, God, it's terrible. Now that I'm talking a lot, you can definitely tell. But I have 3 little bottles, I guess, of spices, and the 3 that are organic. I haven't cracked into 2 of them yet. I've cracked into the cinnamon, but the cinnamon, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of turmeric that I got. I picked them up from Whole Foods, I believe. They are organic, which is very cool. The other shit that the onions, the big thing of garlic powder that I'm going through, that's the shit that I'll throw on my food. Of course, where else would I put the little glass jar of the stuff, It's tough to describe that. It's like, those big-ass fucking containers like, McCormick Spices maybe is one that you're familiar with. Those big kinds of containers, those are the ones I usually cook with, but when I was at Whole Foods, I don't know, maybe a month ago or so, like I saw in their little spice area, the spices, the ingredients, the shit like that, salt and pepper. I was like, oh fuck, here's cinnamon, garlic, turmeric, boom, and they're all organic. Take them. I already had the big thing of garlic powder, but won't hurt to have more. I wonder if you snorted that stuff, how good that would clean you up. Oh, I better not do that, though. Because if that shit gets to your brain, whoo! Well, if that puts a burn on your on your insides, like when you exhale and you kind of get that dragon's breath, like when you take a really strong shot of something, some alcohol, some booze, right? Garlic will do that to you. Imagine snorting that stuff. Jesus. I mean, if it helps clear me up, maybe I'll give it a try, but As you can tell, it sounds like I'm about to cry or I'm about to break down or something. God, this is terrible. I mean, the fact that I'm up and moving around, I mean, I totally totally slept Thursday night into Friday afternoon. I was out a good 10, 11 hours, I would say. No alarm, just fucking, because I'm off Fridays, because I got to wake up early Saturday morning for what I'm going in now. Making my turn, by the way, West Island Drive by the North Perry Airport. Pardon me. But, I have Fridays off, so I was up till whatever time, probably about till 2 in the morning. Technically Friday morning, through Thursday night. And just slept, no alarm. Thankfully, no one called or sent me a text or nothing like that. Because that might have pissed me off. But even still, like, as I was doing a bit of a recording on my, the live stream Let's Play, the video game shit that I'm doing, I'm coughing and my eyes felt swollen and I felt bad. Most mornings have been that way. But I mean, I'm just sitting there. It's not like I'm up moving around or I gotta walk or I'm, nothing like that. So I'm not getting things flowing. I'm not getting things moving. The blood ain't pumping. Why didn't you do a workout? Yeah, because I'm a stupid fucking idiot. It's just wrapped up in a nice little package. That's the truth right there. But, like, now that I'm up, not just sitting there, not just staying quiet, got the inflection in my voice, kind of got to get the tonalities going, got to project a little bit because I am recording something right now. Not that driving is that big of a fucking physical task, but still, I can just feel shit is loosening up, and I'm starting to hack up some shit, which is really good. Because I mean, I took an allergy pill the other fucking day, and I don't normally do that unless like a bad allergy fit hits me, which rarely happens. Like I don't get sick. But when I do something, it just lines up and fucking tees off. Wham, and hits me. And this did. I mean, this has basically been just chest up, kind of head cold. Not a flu. Not really a fever. No chills or hot spells, nothing like that. Just hack and cough and a little bit of a, maybe blow my nose here and there. A couple of sneezes, nothing major. But this was all just, bronchial. If I can anatomically locate it. Just chest congestion and hack and cough and phlegmy mucus cough up goodness. And like I said, all those colors that Crayola ain't seen yet, I've been coughing them up. Woo! Made the turn down, I think this is Tarpon if I know correctly. So I'm in those back neighborhoods. Damn near close to work. I don't think I'll get to the lot. Nope, I got about minute 40. Not gonna make it. So there have been some things going on, which is why 30-minute musings took a bit of a hiatus. I was, even thinking, when I'm back on vacation, back home, I might do some 30-minute musings depending on how things go. Because, I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of downtime where I can actually get one of them done. Not to get them, uploaded, because I'll bring my laptop and I'll have that set to go. To get the damn thing uploaded and thrown up onto my YouTube channel, that might take a little bit of work. Based on internet speeds, less than a minute to go. I might get a few done, no guarantees. It just depends, if I could, borrow my brother's car or one of my parents' vehicles, I'm going to drive my ass into town, whatever, go get something to eat, something, who knows. I might get one done there. No guarantees, but even still, that's just under 7 weeks away, so I'm not all too rared up and worried about if that's going to happen. But lulls will happen, sadly. I mean, I wish I could have given a heads up so you know what's going on, but that's what's been going on, and I'm hoping the best with everything that's kind of involved with what all had happened, but separate stories altogether. That being said, signing off for now. Till we meet again, I'll catch your ass down the road.